Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's NLG Global Live Stream number 88. My name is Isabella, and I will be your host for today. All right, so before we start, I'd like to quickly remind everyone about our upcoming classes this weekend. So we have class 1 in English and class 2 in English and French. And the written announcement, as well as the registration link, have been posted on our Facebook page, NLG Vietnam Global, as well as our Telegram group. So you can go and have a look. All right, so, and also the time that we have given you are in Vietnam time. So that means that you need to convert it into your own time zone. So yeah, so go do that, and we will see you in those classes this weekend. Okay, so let's dive straight into our live stream today. I'll share my screen. Okay. So, excuse me. So right now we know that the pandemic has done a lot of damages in Vietnam and also around the world. And so we encourage you to, spread the love, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and have responsibility towards your community. And we hope that we can all connect through NLG and also give our support to the people who are working at the front line, doctors, nurses, who have assisted us so much during this pandemic. So I have worked with these two families who was diagnosed with COVID. And so I reached out to give them support using NLG. And of course, we adhere to other medical treatments. So just be there for each other, give each other support. And it's really great when you have people in your family who have done class 3. So we need a lot of understanding. We need to empathize with each other, look out for each other during this such a difficult time right now. And so recently, I know that we have an event where, Vietnamese all around the world come together to give each other support, particularly in, such a hard time like right now with the pandemic. Because through events like that, it really helps, particularly everyone in Vietnam to look forward, to strive forward, So we know that we have a lot of donations from Vietnamese from all around the world. You know, even when they live their whole life in another country, they know that their roots lies in Vietnam, and they pay love and appreciation to Vietnam and want to support Vietnam during such a difficult time. So I really like to say thank you to Vietnamese from all over the world, or people from all over the world with Vietnamese ancestry. Who has helped Vietnam so much during this time. And so today we will meet our guest who lived overseas. She's from Macau and she's Vietnamese, and she will come to our live stream and share her story today. Hello, Mr. Lee. Hello, the organizing and volunteer committee. Hello to everyone who is listening to today's live stream. My name is Nguyet Anh, and I was born and grew up in Ninh Binh. I am currently living and working in Macau. So from a friend, I know about NLG. And at first I thought it's some sort of advertisement. Because I follow Buddhism. And so when I first approached this, I had a little bit of doubt. But then because I have trust in my friends who introduced it to me, and so I actually spend time to see what this is about. And then I watch Mr. Lee's live streams. And I seriously just fall in love with the way that Mr. Lee explains these concepts of NLG. And so very luckily, I was able to register into class 1, class 2, and class 3 in a really short amount of time. So previously, I had a lot of conditions. So I have bone and joint condition, numbness in my limbs, and very serious condition with loss of sleep. And you know, when you go to the doctor, that costs a lot of money. And I've tried a lot of different treatments, but certainly they also have side effects. And so I ended up with digestive issues after taking medication. But then when I know about NLG and then I learn NLG, and after I reach class 3, my health has improved tremendously. And I was able to sleep much better, and I was able to put on weight as well. And I no longer experience any bones and joint condition. Like previously, it was so painful. I always had to sort of kneel down and I couldn't sit properly. But now I was able to just, you know, live my life like how I want, without having to worry about any joint or bone condition. And then, you know, my eyes, my vision are a little bit impaired. So I see like black dots in my vision, but now that also disappear. And, you know, I lost a lot of hair previously, but now I can see that my hair's, it's growing back. So, you know, when I just completed class 1 or 2, I've already can see the difference. And so I talked to my family, talked to my friends about it, because I really want to share this really amazing technique with everyone. So my mother, is 98 years old. And so at this age, of course, she's not very healthy, and she spent most of her time in bed. But then I asked someone who have done NLG to assist her directly. And so she's able to, so my mom's able to, you know, sit and walk around with a lot, walk around a lot easier than before. So, you know, I'm so happy for this outcome. And so it saved me a lot of time, it saved me a lot of resources, saved me a lot of money, because I don't have to go to, you know, check up and go to hospital every time I'm in pain anymore, because I'm no longer in pain. So in my hometown, my sister also learned NLG. And so she also shared about NLG with other people in that area. Yeah, so the fact that my sister is able to learn NLG and then assist my mom, well, assist our mom, I'm so happy about that, since I live away from her. You know, seeing my mom being healthier and being able to function normally, I'm so delighted because of that. And, you know, in my experience of learning NLG, I didn't have to pay anything for it. And I didn't have to, you know, go into actual classes or anything like that, especially during the pandemic. And I no longer have to spend tons of resources to look for alternative treatments that have not been very effective for me. I think as a Vietnamese, it doesn't matter where I go, I still love my country. You know, it doesn't matter where we work, where we live now. I still think that as Vietnamese, we still have this really special place in our heart for it, for our country. And so really, I think when we know about such an amazing technique, of course we like to share it with the people that we know, and especially to Vietnamese. So, you know, even with the people over here in Macau, I have shared energy with a lot of people. So I either assist them or I help them to go onto internet and look up NLG on NLG's social media so that they can learn it for themselves. Because I think really I can't assist them for their entire life. I think it's really important that people take initiation to take care of themselves. So I can only assist them at first, and then most of the work will be done by them because it requires a lot of practice, a lot of self-love, a lot of self-care. So I think personally, from my personal viewpoint, as well as, and I think this will resonate with a lot of other Vietnamese around the world and also in Vietnam, that we love our country and we like to adhere to government's regulations and look out for other Vietnamese around the world. Yeah, so I know, so I reckon that from the love and the education that you got about, paying love um, and gratitude to Vietnam, to your home country, that you know by heart, I think this understanding really helps you to go and find what is useful, what is helpful to yourself, to your family, as well as to the community. So how do you think this helps, this love for the country helps to assist other people in our community? I think that this technique, it's just, number one, it's not time consuming. You don't have to pay for it. It's effective. And so I think that it benefits a lot of people, especially in emotion regulation. We care about each other a lot more. We love each other a lot more. So in terms of our health, we are no longer in pain, right? And so, and yet we don't have to pay for it. So I seriously think that NLG is very miraculous. And I'm so grateful for Mr. Lee, for everyone who's working behind the scene. When I look at Mr. Lee, I become very emotional because I know that he's already retired and yet he still works so hard. This is all unnamed jobs, right? So that he can share this amazing knowledge to us. And, he doesn't care about whether how many hours he's able to sleep or whether he goes hungry at the expense of spending a lot more time for us. I don't know how others think about this, but to me, knowing these things, it's so, so emotional and I'm so grateful. And I'm very thankful for those who have shared information about energy with me so that I can come to know about this technique to benefit myself and those around me. So thank you so much for your lovely words. And I think that Mr. Lee would also like us to share the information and knowledge about NLG in the most humble way. And we will go back to you after our time of receiving energy from Mr. Lee, because I know that you have a poem to share with us. Okay, so we will come to you very soon, Ms. Nguyet Anh. So I know that it's festive season for a lot of us. So I know that we're all very busy at this time. So I thank you for still tuning in to this live stream. My apology, I have an issue there, sorry. So my apology. So now we will come to the disclaimer video. Currently, with the evidence-based benefits from the NLG method demonstrated by thousands of testimonials, we'd like to announce our message and disclaimers as follows. The NLG community of practitioners has been growing rapidly, covering 50 countries in the world. The NLG method has been taught in Vietnamese, English, Spanish, and in the near future will be taught in other languages. NLG is not a political organization, neither it is a pyramid scheme company. In contrast, it's a practice-based science with the sole purpose of preventing illnesses and supporting the healing process, expanding morals and loving values in accordance with the cultural tradition of Vietnamese people and the people in the world. When some individuals or organizations announce that NLG It's mobilizing forces to rebel against a political party, causing harm to national security. This is totally counterfactual and baseless. NLG is a non-profit organization with its sole purpose of bringing health benefits to the people. It totally does not pursue any economical or political goal. NLG does not collect any tuition, other than selling its book at $7 per piece at practitioners' buying intent. NLG encourages its practitioners to show their love for their country through their social and community responsibilities. Practicing NLG will help cut down crime, especially violence, because it encourages its practitioner to practice their morality and love within their community. NLG is accompanying the world in its fight against the pandemic, supporting government solution, and encourages its practitioners to conform to the health and pandemic protocols announced by the Ministry of Health. While awaiting on further scientific researches and assessment by professionals on NLG benefit for preventing diseases and healing illnesses, NLG suggests its practitioners to still consult their physician to have proper diagnosis relating to their health problem. Do understand NLG as a healing support method and not an alternative to other medical treatment. When practitioners have not followed through or practiced the NLG method properly, or have lost the connection to the method, the expected healing result might not be as desirable. NLG is not a religion, neither it is a meeting ground for spiritual and ritual activities. NLG does not suggest or advises practitioners to give up or join any religion. NLG's working principle is based on morality and the 5 forms of love. NLG works on open social media platform. Anyone can follow and join. NLG does not organize any other activities other than sharing knowledge and healing experiences by its practitioners and the patient. NLG does not intend to gather or cause social unrest because the nature of this method is the solitary practice at home by its practitioners to enhance their immune system. NLG encourages its practitioners to openly share this method to their community. NLG kindly requests the relating government agency to conduct their own research to have an assessment on the efficiency to preventing and supporting healing using this method, hence announcing their conclusion to advise to society in order to expand peace and love. Okay, so now we will come to our time of receiving energy from Mr. Lee. So for those who haven't done NLG before, have not registered into any class, you can also receive this energy. So what you do is just relax, get yourself in a comfortable position, and then you can imagine energy flowing from Mr. Lee's forehead into your forehead, and then just relax and let this energy absorb into your body. Okay, so let's welcome Mr. Lee to the screen. Hello. Hello to our lovely guest, Ms. Nguyet Anh. Okay, so we only have a few seconds until I send loving energy to you guys. And then so after that, we can continue to listen to our guest stories. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so that's it, everyone. Okay, so now we will go back to our guest speaker today. Okay, so do you want to share anything else with Mr. Lee? Hello, Mr. Lee. Hello. Yeah, so I think our guest is a little bit too emotional. So hello, Mr. Lee. I'm very, very grateful to you for bringing this amazing supporting method to everyone. But I do like to share with you two of my wishes. So number one, I hope that you can share as much about energy as possible to everyone so that we can all be benefited. And the second wish of mine is that I hope that one day you would come to Macau, where I live right now, or go to Ninh Binh, where I was born and when I was raised, and I hope to see you there. Thank you so much. I hope to go there one day to meet everyone. Yeah, so okay, so I think Ms. Nguyet Anh would like to read a poem to Mr. Lee. So I'm very emotional when I talk about this, and I'm no poet, and I don't know if my poems it's good or not, but I just hope that this contains a lot of love from me to you and to NLG. So let me read it to you. So the title is Beloved TrongDong. So I will translate the meaning of this poem. So within our vast universe, there's this really amazing technique. And Mr. Lee is the person who brings it to us so that we can be healthier physically and mentally. And because there are a lot of benefits, everyone should try so that it can alleviate your pain and hopefully we can connect with each other. All of us are very delighted because we can receive energy every day. And there's no limit to Mr. Lee's love because he shared this with everyone. And hopefully this will spread globally so that everyone, poor or rich, can be benefited. And hope that we can connect and be kind to each other. So that is my poem that I like to share with Mr. Lee and to our energy family. So I think the poem that you just wrote tells a lot about you as a person and also how you lead a really benevolent life. under Buddhism during your time of practicing Buddhism. And so thank you for spreading love. Thank you for sharing this amazing story and poem with us. Thank you. So thank you to our guests who come and tell us her story today. And as Mr. Lee's wish, I hope that everyone can help to share about NLG with those around you. Yeah, so I'm just wondering, how are you doing in Macau amid the pandemic? So of course our life, we're all affected in some way, but in terms of work, it's still okay. So there's a lot of travel restriction where you are. Well, because most people are vaccinated now, so there's not a lot of restriction. Yeah, so absolutely, we still need to adhere to government regulation to ensure safety for ourselves and for those around us. Okay, so apparently Mr. Lee missed out on the poem because of technical issues, but he will certainly rewatch this. So thank you so much, Mr. Lee, for bringing NLG to us, particularly for me and my family. Since NLG, I'm able to regulate myself emotionally, and I can also see financial benefits, given that I am now leading a better life. So now I don't think we have a lot of time, but so I won't ask any question, but I'll leave it to the audience in the chat box. And I hope you good health so that you can continue to share NLG and really amazing knowledge with us. Thank you so much. Thank you for your lovely words. Okay, so are there any question in the chat box? Yep, so I just like to stress that Mr. Lee, so from what Ms. Nguyet Anh has shared, that she used to be a really, just really angry person all the time, really emotional person. So I just want to ask how NLG can support people like that. So, when we can approach a really loving and positive energy source, we can become more intelligent, and we can increase the brain activity within us. We can think things through, and we can resolve issues in a more effective manner. And so when we are full of positive energy and we can regulate ourselves, of course, other great things would come along. And you can see it in the ways that you practice diligently and accurately the formulas that were given. And I hope that a lot more people will understand that, can recognize that, and join us. Okay, so I think that's it. We only have one question. Okay, so I think that's it for our live stream. But before we leave, I'll just show you quickly the surroundings of my surrounding. And, you know, those sitting around me. It's festive season, very beautiful. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so I only have a very small family. So this is only a small family, but we're very, very happy. And so this is the owners of the house here. Beautiful, beautiful house. Okay, so goodbye to everyone, and I will see you in our next live stream. Okay, everyone. So that's it for our live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I apologize for the interruption midway. So I hope you enjoyed today's live stream, and we can all see that festive season is coming now. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and remember to register to the correct upcoming classes and join us this weekend. So thank you, everyone. And I will see you in our next live stream together. Thank you. Bye-bye.